is Talk to Toronto's Part 2 interview with Tactix. For those who don't know this Toronto native, he is a vlogger, he's a dancer, and he makes the most hilarious skits on YouTube. Also, he tends to give advice to people every now and then. Some very sensible, others are just downright hilarious.
Okay, so moving on. You have three YouTube channels.
Right.
You have Tactics 87, you have Tactics Comedy,
Right.
and then you have AJ 3000.
Right.
That one is exclusively vlogging only.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you vlog about random. You will vlog about going to Sobeys at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm like, I know that Sobeys. Right? And then you'll talk about cashiers. I'm like, I know that girl.
Yeah.
But how much, I guess, of yourself do you feel like you can reveal or that you can share? Is there a line where you won't be like, okay, that's a little too intimate. You guys don't need to know that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, because of the fact that like I have developed like a pretty heavy following over the years that I've been doing this. There are still certain elements of my life that I do like to keep private because, I mean, if you're putting yourself out there all the time, like what do you have to yourself to call your own kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, so like anything that I share, like whether it being vlogs or like the comedy stuff or whatever like that, those are stuff that I personally feel as though like I'm okay, I'm comfortable with, displaying to the world. But like other stuff, it's kind of like, like this is me, like for example, if I'm like dating someone or whatever like that, you know what I mean, like we're having certain issues or whatever the case may be, or just like whatever, right? Like there's certain elements that I want to keep private too, you know what I mean? Especially not just for my sake, but out of respect for my girlfriend, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
of course.
So yeah, in that regard, like yeah, definitely. Like I mean, I don't think you should be putting yourself out there to the entire world. Like there's certain things that you should just keep to yourself.
Okay, fair enough. All right, but since we're still staying in YouTube bubble, who are your favorite like YouTubers, vloggers?
Favorite YouTubers? I'd have to say Timothy De La Ghetto for one.
Yeah.
I watch Daystorm.
Yeah.
To be honest, I kind of just I watch more of Daystorm's vlogs more so than his like actual main. Yeah, like I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a very talented artist as a musician, but like that stuff doesn't really resonate with me as well. So like I mostly just watch his vlogs, but Hot Damn I Rock as well.
Okay.
Who else? I do watch Those Girls Are Wild. Who else? I know I'm forgetting a whole bunch of people. Like I just kind of watch like whatever pops up in my subscription feed. I'll just check it out and everything like that. Yeah, but like based on like the people that I just listed, those are the ones that I'm watching on an avid basis. Like
So on a must.
Yeah, I must see. Like if he's got a video out or she's got a video out, I gotta watch it. I gotta check it out. But yeah.
Okay, cool. So, tell us about the project you're working on now.
Project I'm working on. Okay, so for the longest time, I've always wanted to work on an action film, like a short film. And back when me and Matt were in high school, Matt being one of my old colleagues or whatever, we used to like mess around and do like fight choreography, like and flips and stuff like that. And we always say, yeah, we gotta make a movie. Like we know how to do backflips and all that and fight and everything, so let's do a movie. And it never got done. So finally, like I kind of like now that I have more experience with editing and I'm actually working at a video production company right now, so it's like I'm getting all this knowledge. I actually feel as though I'm capable of making like an actual movie happen. So essentially it's an action film. The storyline is basically it's like a superhero. It's like a regular guy. He's kind of like a petty criminal who gains superpowers, and now he's presented with all these challenges that he has to face. And it sounds cliche, but like the way the story is written, it's like I'm trying to eliminate as much cliche things as possible. So I'm trying like there's no actual like love interest with him or anything like that. Like you don't actually see him like practicing how to use his powers and everything. So it's kind of just like it's basically just very focused on the story and like the visual effects and everything. But yeah.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. I guess what is your dream project that's still just floating in your head that you just love, love, love to do?
I would want to do.
Yeah.
Probably this project that I'm working on right now. Like I mean, it's been something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. It's just I never really had either I never had the proper equipment, or I didn't have the time, or I just didn't have the passion or the drive for it. But now, really, I don't really have anything else holding me back. I mean, there's a lot of people trying to discourage me in a sense where it's like, oh, you can't do it, it can't be done. You know, it's a lot of work. You're gonna be pulling your hair out and everything. But I still want to do it. You know, and I just want to see the finished project once it's done and just have something to call my own. Like this, I'm considering this like my baby, you know, and I'm like putting like all this focus into it. And I even like went as far as like I'm like, cause I'm starring in the film too, so I'm like working out every day and like, you know, all that stuff. So
oh yeah, the Spartan workout.
yeah, like everything, like not just the Spartan workout. I'm like I'm lifting weights and everything like that. Just try to get my physique up and like my cardio and everything. So
okay.
So yeah, it's it's a lot of hard work, but I think it's gonna pay off in the end. So
Okay,
I'm excited.
cool. I guess last and final question is, where do you see yourself as a person and or brand in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, hoping to pursue my dream of becoming a stripper. No, I'm kidding. No, in the next 5 years, I don't know. A lot of people ask me this question. They're like, I always get a lot of comments like saying, "Oh yeah, like you should be on TV. Like, yo, are you trying to be on TV?" And I'm just like, at first, like I thought it would be nice, but like I've been told like on several occasions that like as a black person trying to get into the industry is very, very difficult. You know, like it's the most difficult for like black people and females to get into the industry in terms of like video production or anything like that. So I mean, to make that transition to television is going to be extremely hard. But I mean, I think YouTube kind of allows you, it gives you that gateway to kind of like get yourself known and like get yourself out there and stuff. Like there's another guy, well actually it was a group, Derek Comedy, I don't know if you're familiar with them, but they were like a sketch comedy group that started on YouTube originally.
Okay.
And they were doing these skits, and these skits went, like a lot of them went viral, and they blew up over a couple of months or whatever, right? And then one of the guys, what's his name, Donald Glover, who also goes by Childish Gambino, his rapper name, he actually got scouted, and he started after that he started writing for Tino Fey on 30 Rock.
Wow.
Yeah, based off of the videos, because he wrote a lot of those sketches himself, right?
Okay.
And then after that, he got offered a role to be a co-star on Community, which is a TV show that airs on
City TV.
City TV, yeah. And and that show did really well, and he kind of just propelled his career even further and further. And it all originated from YouTube. So it's like, for a black man, like for me to just go and like go to an audition or go into the industry, like it's gonna be a difficult challenge, right? But I mean, if I can get myself known by other means via like social networks like YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff like that, then I think I have a better chance of like getting myself out there. So I mean, you always hear a lot of people like, you know, making their success off of YouTube. Like Timothy De La Ghetto, like he hasn't had a part-time or a full-time job in like 4 years now, right? Because he's caking off the YouTube stuff, right?
Of course.
I mean, that's essentially where I hope to be, like, and just kind of like display my talents, like, because you know, I feel as though I have a lot of potential. It's just I haven't tapped into it yet. So this movie that I'm working on, for example, is gonna highlight a lot of that stuff because I'm writing, directing, producing, all that stuff, right? So just anything that'll display my talents, you know, like in the easiest format for me is pretty much where I see myself going in the next 5 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it.
Cool.
I don't have any more questions.
Cool.
It's all good.
So great questions.
I try. But no, honestly, thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
And definitely to let everyone know how they can reach you, keep in contact with you, all that good stuff.
Okay, so you can reach me at youtube.com/Tactix87. That's TACTIX 87. My Facebook is same thing, facebook.com/Tactix87. You can follow me on Twitter at Tactix87. And essentially that's everything, I believe. I don't have a website yet, but it's coming sometime soon.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
all right, so thanks.
You're very welcome. Thank you. So am I looking at you?
I don't know, look at the camera.
Camera?
It could be a combination of both. I mean.
Okay, cool.
It's not like a formal, hardcore kind of
Alright, cool.
interview. Okay, so.
So I can crack jokes then, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Come on.
I'm just being myself,
I said
you know?
get serious, but not that serious.
Okay, because I thought you were like, alright, we gotta be dapper and all this.
Do you see? I'm wearing leggings and knit socks.
So I didn't know what to wear. I wore jeans and
No,
like
you're
a
good. You're
shirt,
good.
so,
I'm glad you didn't come looking too formal.
Yeah,
So
I almost came in a suit and a tie, but
Oh gosh, please don't.
No, I'm not. It was gonna be a press on suit. So,
Oh, okay. That's fine.